Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. Today is Monday the 27th of September. I am excited about this week though because I actually have a lot of reading plans. I have a lot of time. So today is Monday. I actually have the day off today, so I have no work to do, which is really nice. I'm just going to catch up on editing because I have 3 videos filmed that I have not edited. So I'm going to do those and then I'm going to probably just relax and read for the rest of the day. So I'm going to show you my TBR for this week. I have a lot of books that I want to get through, but there's 2 that I definitely need to get through. Do I want to get through one of them? No, but I have to. Okay, so the first book up on this TBR is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This is our book club pick for the Besties book club for September. I desperately have to read it this week. I don't really want to bring this into October. This is a book that I'm not necessarily looking forward to reading. I don't think it's going to be bad. I don't think I'm not going to enjoy it. It's just I'm not in the mood for a rom-com. I'm not in the mood for a friends to lovers book. I just really don't want to read this book, but I have to read it. Yeah, we'll see. It is quite long. I do have the audiobook of this, which is about 11 hours, so I think I will just read this via audio through the week, you know, when I'm bullet journaling, when I'm doing some work, when I'm doing some editing, when I'm cooking, etc. Just whenever I can, just to get through this book. Then the other book that I'm going to be reading, and I think I'm going to start it tonight, is Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. Me and Sophia are buddy reading this book this week. So me and Soph realized that we were actually reading the exact same books for kind of all of spooky season, so we decided to buddy read a lot of them if we're reading them at the same time, which we did with the Atlas 6 last week. So I'm very excited. This is like a YA fantasy romance about these sisters. One of them has been murdered and the other is avenging their death. So she calls upon the wicked, which then summons like a prince of hell, and they kind of fall in love and avenge her death, and I'm very excited. So we do actually have this sectioned off into 5 sections, so we should finish this probably Friday, and I am actually already on page 64 because I started it in the summer and never continued. So I might either go back a chapter and start again or just keep going from here if I remember what happened. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. This has so much hype and I've seen so many like fan art and things like that that I just really want to read this. Also, the sequel comes out in November, so I can't wait. Then I have a couple more books that I kind of could read this week, but I don't know how much I'm going to actually get through, so I'm just going to go through these really fast. So the first one is If We Were Villains by ML Rio. This actually just came in the post today. This is like a signed edition that I got from Amazon for like 13 euros, which I think is amazing. It has these black sprayed edges and it has like this kind of parchment paper end papers, and it is also signed, which I think is amazing. I don't actually know what this particular book is about, but I do know that this reminds me a lot of the Atlas 6 in terms of like secret societies and dark academia and stuff, which I am so in the mood for. And also the fact that I think this has some elements of Shakespeare in here, which suits me fine because I'm studying Macbeth at the minute, so I'm already in the Shakespeare headspace. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. Then the other possibilities are Survive the Night by Riley Sager, which I cannot wait to read, but this is a thriller and I usually save my thrillers for October, but we'll see. Then I have The Nature of Witches, which looks so cute and I cannot wait to read this, but I don't know again if I will get to it this week. And then finally I have From Blood and Ash because I really want to read this book. I have already read this whole series, but I do want to reread it because I feel like I need to, and the first 2 books kind of blend into one for me, and I want to reread this just for the funsies, and I think Soph is going to do that too. But yeah, I'm very excited for this week. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm feeling so much better that I'm getting back into weekly vlogging because it just makes me so happy, and it's definitely something that I miss doing. So I hope you enjoy this vlog. Hello guys, happy Tuesday. It is currently 11 AM and have I done anything today? Not really. My mum is on a Zoom call and I'm kind of like on call to help her, but I continued a little bit with this. I read 10 whopping pages. Am I liking this? I don't know. I am in chapter 10 right now. I have to read like this much today, which is 10 chapters to get up to the stopping point, so I think I'm going to do that now. But I do need to do an assignment because I'm so far behind. I got the biggest panic because it said it was due today and I had yesterday off, so I could have done it, but then it's not due until 6 PM, so I will do it. But yeah, I don't really have any other updates. I do want to finish this as soon as possible because I literally just had a brainwave moment that I literally have a month of spooky reading left. But we need to work on that because on the 20 something of October, I think it's like the 22nd, my cousin is coming home from England and I literally could not be more excited. Like, we are 6 months apart, we're best friends, we were best friends since we were babies, and I haven't seen her in 2 years because of COVID. She is coming over to stay with me for a week and we're gonna have the best freaking time of our lives. So I'm obviously not going to be reading that week, and that's kind of like my week off, my spooky week. So I really need to make the most of it. I need to read the books that I need to read and I need to do it fast. So I'm going to do my English assignment, I'm going to finish editing, and then I'm going to continue with this and hopefully read this early in the day so that I can keep up with it.
Missing someone. With all your missing someone, with and you deserve, and you deserve, and you deserve. You did it right from the start. And you did it right from the start. Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone. Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone. With all your missing someone. Missing someone. I am sad and so low.
besties. Okay, so it is now Wednesday and it's currently just almost midday, and I actually have a reading update for you. So I did read to page 74, I think, of Kingdom of the Wicked, but we've decided to push that until maybe the weekend, maybe next week, or maybe the week after. We've just decided to postpone our buddy read for a little while because we're both very busy. But I have started reading People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry because I desperately need to read this book. I need to finish this before tomorrow because I cannot bring it into October with me. So I'm actually liking this a lot more than I thought I would. I didn't actually think I would like it at all because it is a rom-com and I usually don't like rom-coms. I've read 2 other rom-coms this summer, but I read them when I was sitting outside in the blaring heat on a deck chair and it just added to the atmosphere, whereas now it's like really chilly. I'm ready for like dark academia kind of thrillers. So I decided that because I do have to read this, that I would listen to the audiobook, and oh my god, I am so glad I made that decision. I love the audiobook so much. It is amazing. So I was listening to it last night as I was uploading a video and doing a thumbnail and things like that, and I was listening to it this morning as I was straightening my hair, and I now have to curl my hair and I'm gonna listen to more of it. But I've reached chapter 14, which I think is an amazing accomplishment, which is page 135, which I just think is amazing considering I didn't think I could read any of this. So if I didn't explain, the premise of this book is about these 2 friends, Poppy and Alex, who always went on vacation together. They always went on holidays together because she works in like this travel blogging place that she goes on holidays and reviews them and everything like that. So he used to go with her until 2 years ago, before the present day. They had a fight in Croatia. We don't know what the fight was about and they hadn't talked since, so we're trying to also figure out what the fight was about. And then they go on like another vacation together after not speaking for 2 years because they miss each other and things like that. So it is good. I'm trying to predict what the thing is that happened in Croatia, but I do have an Amazon package to open and I'm very excited because I'm looking for another physical read and this might be the one. So we have our Amazon package and I'm so excited. I ordered this just after finishing the Atlas 6. Let's open it up. Oh, it smells really bad. Oh, that smells really bad. But the book is The Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. So this is also by the same author that wrote the Atlas 6. So I'm very excited to read this because I want to know if it's her writing that I love and like her characters and stuff, or if it was just the Atlas 6 that I love. And I'm very excited to read this. So I might pick this as my next physical read and we'll see, because I feel like that would be a fun little experiment. Right now I'm going to finish curling my hair, listen to more of the audiobook. Okay, so I actually read more of People We Meet on Vacation as I curled my hair, and I'm currently on page 170 and it's good. Like, I just want them to get over themselves and just admit that they're in love with each other because it is so obvious, but I am really liking it. We're getting closer to figuring out what happened in Croatia, which is what I'm really excited to find out. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm definitely liking listening to the audio. I don't think I would like physically reading it that much, but yeah, we're gonna keep going. I want to get up to at least chapter maybe 20-25 today and then finish it tomorrow because I really need to have it done, and tomorrow's the last day of September. So hello besties, happy Thursday. So today is the last day of September, which is crazy. I am so ready for spooky season and everything like that. So today I am determined to finish People We Meet on Vacation. I'm on page 252. I've just about 100 pages left. I'm listening to the audiobook while I'm working and doing some bullet journaling and things, and I'm really enjoying this book. Chapter 25, oh my god, Alex is the literal perfect person. I was swooning. It had the trope of like looking after you when you're sick, and he literally flew across the country to bring her soup when she was sick. Like, I'm not a rom-com person, but oh my god. So I'm gonna continue reading, I'm gonna make myself some lunch, and I will get back to you later. Hello guys. Okay, so it is now Thursday night. It is 10:26 in the evening and I have just finished People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Actually, I finished it a couple hours ago, but I was on FaceTime with Sophia and we were discussing something, because something really like controversial, I don't want to say controversial, no, but something really like enlightening came up with this book. Basically, everyone is saying that the UK edition and the US edition, which this is the US edition, People We Meet on Vacation, and the UK edition is You and Me on Vacation. So anyways, people are saying that they have different endings, and I'm shocked because I have the physical US edition, but I listened to the UK edition. So we were trying to go through the book and see what was different. And we figured out one thing. It's not the ending, because as far as I can see, the ending is the same. I might re-listen to the last chapter and like read along with the audiobook and see if there's anything different, but we figured out one scene in the middle of the book that is different, which we will discuss at the live show, but it is such a weird detail to have different. So to wrap up my final thoughts on this book, I gave it a 4 out of 5 star, which is quite a good rating for me on a rom-com friends to lovers book because they're not usually my favorites. I thought this was really cute. I loved Alex and Poppy's relationship and friendship in general. I just loved them as characters. Chapter 25 made me swoon. It was like, oh my god. There was a scene, she was sick, he cancelled his trip to bring her soup and look after her while she was sick. And listen, if anybody ever does that for me, I'm gonna put a ring on it. I actually really enjoyed the audiobook experience. It's been a while since I've listened to an audiobook start to finish, so that was quite nice. I'm really glad that I have it read before October because, as I said, I didn't really want to be bringing in a rom-com into October because I never really read these type of books at this time of year, but I am really glad that I finished it. I think this could possibly be the end of this video because I am planning on doing a witchy reading vlog. But yeah, I'm really happy that I finished this book, and I'm really happy that we picked this as our book club pick and that we get to discuss it. We still do have to schedule our live show, but we'll get to that, and I'm really glad that I finished it. I liked it. 4 out of 5 stars is a solid read, and yeah,